Good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing this afternoon? I'm doing great. After all that sleeping I did, I was catching up on. A lot of people said there's no such thing. Once you lose sleep, you can't catch it up. I beg to differ because I was sleeping my bananas off this morning. I was sleeping. I had gotten, well, I already know the story. I got up and ate and did this and that and the third, but then I went back. So I ain't been too long, got up. Maybe about a half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. It is 12:25. And I slept good. I felt like I could sleep some more. But you know what they always say. The more sleep you get, the more you want. You want to sleep more, more, more. And so I said, no, I'm getting too old for that. Hello? But anyway, I had my turkey wings out on the counter, and they're not quite thawed up yet. And so I've got to wait till they thaw up. So I got them in the casserole dish, and after they thaw up and everything, come to room temperature. Well, not quite room temperature. I'm going to bring them to almost room temperature because if I bring them to room temperature, that it might take too long. But I've already rinsed them off and everything. I did that, so that might take a little bit of the stiffness off. So how y'all doing on this Sunday afternoon? Have you heard the preacher preach this morning? Every Sunday morning I get up and I say I'm going to watch the preachers, one particular preacher, my sister's church. I was going to watch him this morning. Every Sunday, same thing, but I end up going back to bed. I forgot what time it comes on now. I don't know if she said 10 or 11, probably 10. Because they get out. Matter of fact, the church is right not too far down the street from me. Maybe two, pretty long blocks. About the same distance. I'll say about the same distance from here to my shopping, to where I go shopping, Stop and Shop. So it's about the same distance. Take me about 5 or 10 minutes. Not even 10. Definitely not 10. It take me about 5 to 7 minutes to get down there. Man, I don't even know if it would even take that long. But anyway, they're right down the street from me. Matter of fact, a lot of my family members still go to that church. Well, my cousins, they still go to that church. But that's the church my sister went to, I think, for over about 30 or 40 years. A long time she went there. And she's still a member, but she doesn't attend the church, but she watches it on, I think it's Facebook Live. He goes Facebook Live. And here is what I was getting ready to do. Now, I already attempted to make a video earlier because the yellow banana wanted to see me play a game. But I can't do it with this camera pointed like this. And so what I'm going to have to do is drag out probably my old tripod. I'm looking for my tripod. It must be over there on that side. Because I don't use the tripod anymore. I just use the selfie stick. Well, in a way of speaking, it's a tripod too, but, because it extends up like that. But it only extends, I think, about let's see. Whoa! About that much. I would say about 2 feet it extends. About 2 feet. So I'm going to have to do it another time after I get everything set up. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult for me to set things up so that he could see. And I have to see as well if I'm going to show him how to play, show anyone how to play a game. I also have to be able to see that game because just to see where where I'm going in the, where my prompt is going. Like for instance, if I'm clicking on a letter, I have to be able to see that word that I'm about to make because I was going to play Scrabble and then I was going to do, excuse me, y'all, I had an orange. Yeah. It pretty good too. Remember the oranges I bought the other day? They weren't half bad. They were pretty good. I'll buy some more. Might have another one in a few minutes because I haven't eaten since early this morning. I just had an orange, and got up and washed my dishes. Stragglers, a few straggler dishes. I always have a few, seem like to me, a few dishes in the sink. It's not just me, And 95% of the time I use paper plates. But anyway, getting back to the game, I have to be able to see what I'm doing as well as point my camera to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I did have the camera, like push that button, that little thing that points the camera so that I could see it. But I wasn't able to focus it on here because of the tripod, the selfie stick. Well, this is more like a selfie stick than a tripod. But my other tripod, I'm wondering, because the legs are so wide, how am I going to do that? But we shall see, though. We're going to try to figure it out for the yellow bandana. And another thing I wanted to say was, Carmen Hernandez, let's see, what was her name? Carmen Hernandez had a birthday. Let me make sure I got the name right. You know me, I think I wrote it down. I think this is it. Let's see. Happy birthday. Yeah, Carmen Hernandez. She had a birthday on October 11th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Carmen. I'm sorry I'm late, but I did get it in my comments. I did wish you a happy birthday. But I said, let me come up here and say it again, just in case, she missed that. Maybe she will be in the chat, that so she could, in the comments, so that she will know that I did acknowledge her birthday. And I hope you had a great birthday. Today is Sunday the 13th. That's not too bad, but I think I did that yesterday when I was answering my comments. I remembered it to be your birthday. So now I'm acknowledging it again. And I hope you enjoyed your special day. Anyway, y'all, I got to cook my turkey wings, and I think I'm going to make some green beans. I might make some potato salad today. Just a little dab. It's just me. Maybe one potato, one egg, just enough. And I was thinking about making, what I did? Let me show you what I did now, y'all. I'm doing stuff out of the ordinary, you know what I'm saying? It's not ordinary, y'all. I tell you, some of the stuff that I do is out of the ordinary. I was at Stop and Shop. This is when I went shopping the other day. I meant to get Jiffy cornbread. And that's what I picked up, the Jiffy pie mix, pie crust mix. And I said, I'll be doggone. And you know how they have this big bin, I'll say like a big bin full of stuff right there in the aisle. Only thing I saw was Jiffy. I took it and right in my cart. And didn't even look to see that it was pie mix. Matter of fact, I forgot Jiffy even made pie mix. Oh, well, we ain't cooking no pie, though. I might. I got a can of peaches, so, it don't take much to make a peach pie. You don't even really have to do a lot. You could just dump it right in there and, put a little seasoning. And I don't like it real sweet anyway. I just use the sweetness from the can of the peaches. And someone was making peaches the other day. I peached something the other day, and I think it was soap for tea. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Hold on. I'm coming, y'all. I'm not going to be gone that long. I'm on my way back. And she was saying something about the peaches didn't look right. I know exactly what happened. I don't know if Sophie T watches me or not. See that? That says 100% peaches in peach. Wait a minute, sliced peaches. Is it in? Let's see now. Let me make sure I get it right. But if you get a can of peaches that says that, they're gonna look a little cloudy. You know, the juice is gonna look a little cloudy. But there's nothing wrong with the peaches. And then 100% they're in heavy syrup. These right here are in the heavy syrup. See the difference in the can? Look at the difference. They're both by Del Monte. This one is the one that be cloudy. And this is the one, the clean peaches, in the heavy syrup. I think this is the one that she was looking to think that she had, but instead she had these. And she thought something was wrong with it. And I said, oh, Lord, I wish I could tell her the peaches is probably okay. There ain't nothing wrong with those peaches. It's just the way they're canned. Because I have bought some like that one time. And I said, oh, my goodness. Long time ago when I bought them. But I think they're in the natural juices, or they're in pear juice. I don't know. So crazy. That's why, it pays to read, if you got something special you want to do with them. But the cobbler, I think she was making a cobbler. It should still turn out okay, But these peaches here, in the 100% juice, are not as sweet as the one that's packed in syrup. Now, my preference, excuse me, y'all, I'm getting excited, and my throat is clearing up. My preference is in heavy syrup. But when I eat them now, because I'll eat them. I just get me a can of peaches, pour it in a bowl, and I like to sometimes rinse the syrup off because it's kind of sweet. And so I could do without the syrup, so I just rinse that off and just eat the peaches. Still good, y'all. It's all good. I tell you, it's all good. If you love peaches, you love peaches. And I got a can of apricots. How do you pronounce it? Apricots or apricots, whichever. I got a can of those that's been in there for, since COVID, maybe? How long COVID? COVID was 2019, so this is 5 years ago we had COVID. And I got to remember, let me tell you something, y'all. Y'all must remember to start wearing your mask. Something is in the air. I don't know exactly what it is, but, you see when you go to the doctor's office and stuff like that, all the doctors, the receptionists and stuff like that in the hospitals and the clinics and stuff like that, they have on their mask. And be encouraged to start wearing your mask, because it is the season. I don't know what's going on and nothing like that. But I've been thinking about, let me get my peaches. I gotta put my peaches back in my stash. I put them over here in my walker, so, oh shoot. You know what, when I threw that in there, I thought that was my phone, my other phone. I thought that was in there, and I thought I had threw that can of peaches in there and broke that phone. That's what I thought. But I guess that phone is still in my bedroom because, a lot of times I put it in my bedroom at night. And this is, the one I really love to record on. Oh, boy. I forgot what I was even talking about, y'all. Woo! I'm going to have a good dinner today. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm thinking about, ooh, excuse me, I got some not potato salad, I got some chicken salad in there I made yesterday. Instead of doing what I was supposed to have been doing, I was going to put the stuffing in the chicken, but I decided no. I'm going to use the stuffing for my turkey today. My turkey wings, which they probably should be about like I want them right now. They can go in the oven about right about now. And so I'm feeling a little bit of hunger. And so I may eat those, may eat some of that chicken salad that's left over and maybe some crackers or something, or a bun. I got some brioche buns. My daughter declares I love to say brioche buns. But I mean, that's the name of the buns. They're brioche buns. And so she just told me, she said, you just like to say brioche. I said, well, whatever, you know. So what y'all doing today? Anything special? I'm not doing anything. I decided to stay in the house and just take it easy. Even though I thought about it. I thought about going out. And I said, I don't feel like it. I started whining with myself. I don't feel like it. I said, if the weather's beautiful, believe me, I've been out on the porch already because I was expecting a package from Amazon, which reminds me. Let me see if it's out here now, y'all. Hold on. I'm going right here. Nope, not yet. It's nothing special. It's just, I ordered some Tylenol. And I ordered, some more, not this color though. I ordered yellow. I mean, white. Not this color though, but I ordered yellow. I actually ordered white. This is more like a gold color. Because those little pieces, remember the little tiny pieces? Like this. I didn't have enough. And I didn't have enough yarn to do it. And so I decided to order some more. I forgot this phone wasn't even plugged up. This is a bomber phone right here. I don't think it works no more. But the time is on there. See the time? But it's... Oh yeah, it's charged. It's full. Y'all ever do that? Plug your phone up and forget that it's charging? I wonder if it's such a thing as overcharging your phone. Because that was plugged up from yesterday. And I forgot because, it's right over here on the yarn, over here where I got the yarn at. It was on top of one of those boxes. Can we overcharge our phones? I know that guy said I could overcharge my scooter. But it's a different type of battery. It's a different type of situation over there. I don't know if it's lithium or what kind of battery it is, but it's one of these. The battery in that scooter is about 2 of them. Almost as big as a battery in a car, but it's two batteries about this size. So put the 2 of them together, they're about like that. And so he told me that it was a possibility that I was overcharging it. And so now I don't, keep it. I used to keep it charged up, keep it plugged up all the time. I always used to say, when I'm ready, it's ready. All I got to do is jump on it and go. I ain't got to worry about it being charged or anything. But I was doing it wrong. Yeah. I was definitely doing it wrong. And when I talked to the guy, he says, you're probably overcharging it. And just, like if you're going out to the next day, just sort of, you could either charge it that night or either charge it that morning. Depends on, how much charge it needs. I got full charge on that right now, even though I went to the store yesterday. It's still full charge. It's got like, what do you call those things? They're on your phone too. Bars. It's got like, 4 bars on it to tell you where you at. How much, juice you got left on there. But I don't know if you can overcharge your phone or not. If you could, I'm quite sure a lot of people would be done burnt them phones out. Have you ever heard of a phone catching on fire? I haven't either. But I know they tell you, don't sleep with your phone too close to your bed at night. You should keep your phone, like, if you got a night table, put it on your night table. Don't put it in the bed with you. Y'all never heard anything like that? Or is it just me? Or did I dream it? I had a dream when I was in bed. Every time I go to bed, it seems like to be in the morning. I got this crazy good dream because the TV is in my dreams. And I dreamed a number. Matter of fact, I wrote it down. I was going to go look for a job, y'all. I was going to a job. And I had an appointment. I had to go to the job at 1:30. It was plain as day. 1:30. Remember that number, y'all. And go out there and play it. Because I'm going to play it, but I ain't going to play it today. There's always tomorrow. But it might be the day I miss it. It was my appointment. It was so plain. 1:30. Try it and let me know in the comments if you want or not. Now, that did happen to me one time. I did actually dream a number. I'll never forget that number. It was like 187. And that number just kept, I hit it once. But I only hit, I don't have a lot of faith in the number. So, I had a whole lot of money at the time. And so I didn't hit it big. I think I hit it the cheapest thing you could get. I think it was like $27. But do you know that that number just kept coming? It kept coming every which way. It was coming forward, front, back. This is the honest to goodness truth. I lie to you not, y'all. Take heed. When you dream a number, if you dream a number that's real clear, now it might not happen now because I'm talking about it, okay? But I'm talking about your own personal self. Now, there was a friend of mine, and she said that every time her mother had passed away and went on to greener pastures. And she said that every time she dreamed about her mother, that number comes up. I think her number was 333 or something like this. I don't know if her mother gave her that number or how she came to that conclusion or whatever the situation was. But that's what she told me. She said every time she dreamed about her mother, that number comes up. I'm trying to tell y'all how to get rich this morning. Get rich quick. That's what I want to do. Get rich overnight. Become a billionaire overnight. And one day, I am going to be a millionaire, y'all. I put that out there in the universe just in case you ain't, Put it in the universe. Put it on the wind. I'm gonna be rich. Absolutely. No doubt about it in my mind, which I'm already rich. I got my life, health, and my strength. I'm rich. That's something that a rich man can't buy. So I'm already rich, and I'm claiming it right now to be rich as far as my health goes. But I also want to be financially rich, y'all. And I'm going to get off the phone because I'll get off the video because I'm jibber-jabbing. I got the jibber-jabber syndrome, y'all. Don't you mess around and get that jibber-jabber syndrome because, you're in trouble. If you get the yakking, people get tired of hearing you talk. I've seen one person, I'm not going to call the person's name, but they were my in-law, and they talk all the time, whether you said anything or not. Have you seen people like that? They could just talk by themselves. You ain't got to do nothing but say, really? And they still, and people love to talk. They just love to talk. And some people, as a matter of fact, they feel uncomfortable if they're not talking. You're just sitting there. Say that you and another person sitting there in the room, visiting each other. Nobody's saying anything. It's a very uneasy type situation. You're like, well, what are you here for? You ain't gonna talk. And a lot of people say you can't have no conversation by yourself. But that is not true, y'all. You already know if you a YouTuber and you're a creator or whatever, you know that's what you do on a daily when you make a video. You're having a conversation by yourself. Absolutely. Now, it's up to you to think of something to say. But some people don't have to think it. They just yak it on out there. They just be saying anything. I know I do. That's how I get my joy, talking to the AAG team. And on that note, I go with love, and I'll see you again soon.